welcome to the Outlet Podcast channel. My name is Gazy. I'm the host of the Outlet Podcast, and I would love for you to like and subscribe to my YouTube page here. That's where I do a lot of my vlogs, apart from my podcast on iTunes, Soundcloud, Stitcher Radio, Blubrry, and now on Google Play Music. So, if you want to have everything on one platform, if you only like factory apps, or if you're like a huge Android file, then yeah, find me on Google Play Music. Just type in Outlet Podcast and I'll be there. So today, for the Anime S'il vous plaît vlogs, which are vlogs that I always talk about anime, cons, I talk about mangas that I've been reading, everything like that. And and that. So today I want to talk about, are you a hall conner? What's a hall conner? Well, it's pretty much, most definitions these days are very simple. A hall conner is somebody, in my personal opinion, someone who just goes to conventions and stays in the halls. Now, sometimes hall conners get a lot of benefits that other people have paid for. A hall conner might be able to access artist alleys. A hall conner might be able to access certain panels, but it should be like well understood within the anime convention goer group that hall conners don't ever get to go into the dealer rooms. But think to yourself, what better place is it to be than in the hall? Most people who are taking pictures of their cosplays, where are they? Not in the dealer's rooms. They're always in the halls. Possibly because the halls have better lighting, depending on the venues that you're at. I'm not sure, but it's my personal opinion that hall conners are always taking pictures. Are always in the outside. They're enjoying the spirit of the convention, but there are certain things that they don't get. Of course, they might not get panels. They might not get the video game rooms. They might not get the raves. They might not get like I said, the artist alleys. Things like that. They might not get them at all. Is it fair? Well, most people who do buy tickets and register and do all that stuff, they buy the 3-day passes and all that, they don't want to admit that they've hall conned at least once. I don't know if it's, me personally, I don't mind someone because I just don't understand everyone's life situation and their financial issues. If you can get into the hall, like if you can be in the hall where everybody's cosplaying and talk to people and stuff like that, well, that's fine. I think, in my personal opinion, now I don't manage a convention, but it's my personal opinion that that community is something that you would want to create. So I'm not against a hall conner on a, let me charge the phone. I'm not against against hall conners on Sunday afternoon, like when the convention is going down, or maybe really early on the Friday. But it's not fair. It's not fair because on the Saturday, which is always convention huge days, there's always a lot of people, and you're just like taking up space that someone could have used, to someone that paid, that they could use. I'm kind of trying to defend the hall conners, because I think we've all done it, but no one wants to admit that they've done it. I've done it. And it was like it was the tail end of the convention. Not that many cosplayers were there. All the activities were done. They all were done, and it was nice. It was nice. I think that it's well, yeah, like I said, it's something nice. But America, commerce, and it's not fair financially. And it's not fair financially for a number of reasons. You're taking someone's spot. You're not contributing to the actual convention, it being set, people being paid. voice actors, stars, celebrities, they're not, you know, the money that you could have contributed, the 35, the 25 that you could have contributed, 20 sometimes, to that, you know, to that convention. It's like you stole it. But I don't want to judge, you know, judge not, let thyself be judged. Because I think we've all been a hall conner at one time. It's really out of line when, it's really out of line in other ways too, because every place, every building has a fire code. Every building has to submit to governing authorities, and they gotta, okay, you can't have X amount of people in a certain space, and hall conners might fill up that space, making it more dangerous. That's not cool, bro. Definitely not cool. And I don't know. We're 2016 America. Come on. I personally think that even someone who's going through like a financial struggle, we all know when the conventions are going. We all know when the convention is coming around. So why don't you properly save money for your $25 ticket, or your $20 ticket, or your $35 ticket? Why not save money? It's not too far-fetched. It's not something that you would ask for. I mean, there's some people who pay like $60 for a brand new game. I don't know if Steam goes cheaper, but people pay $60 for a brand new video game, and they'll buy at least 6 video games, 7 video games, maybe 12 video games in a year. And you can't just save, you know, $30 just to buy a ticket. Yeah, here's some tips. Follow these cons in social media. Follow them, please. Follow them on their Twitter, on Facebook, Snapchat. A lot of them are using Snapchat these days. I'm talking to you, SuperCon. I'm talking to you, Florida Anime Experience. I'm talking to you guys. That horn wasn't for me, someone else. And I'm talking to you, MegaCon. All you guys are actually, all these conventions, they are on social media. So follow them on social media. That way you don't get, that way you always get informed about everything that's going on. If you have a question, then why don't you just email them? There's something else. Email them. Not even at, like, on their Facebook page. Just email them. Go to the forums on the social media page and check out what's going on. Just, you know, a little tip for you, because it's always about money, and that's the biggest thing. I would venture to say that most hall conners are good. I venture to say that. I don't necessarily tend to look at the bad in people. So a hall conner, I don't consider most hall conners to be cosplayers or anything. You know, if you can't afford to go to the convention, then you can't afford to cosplay. And if you show up to the convention to go in the halls and just roam around, you probably have an old costume. But that's fine, in my personal opinion. Once again, it's fine to be a hall conner. It's just don't expect the best. Don't expect that you're gonna get the whole experience out of a convention. You're not going to talk to these voice actors or the stars, celebrities. I said it once again. Or you're not going to be able to go to the panels. You're going to be tempted to really be a jerk and do bad things, like sneak into panels that you're not supposed to be in. You're gonna mess with like staff that is hired or volunteers. You're gonna make their job a lot much more difficult. They could be doing a lot more good for the convention, helping lost kids find their parents or something like that. They could be doing, but no, they got a deal because watch out for the Ichigo. We got an Ichigo who's gone Bankai and he doesn't have a pass on him. It's not cool. It's not cool. I don't know, man. Personally, just try to save your money. And once again, maybe you can go to, here's an alternative. Maybe, why don't you go to some of the meetups? There are free meetups that people do outside of the convention. Not even in the hall. That it's outside of the convention. Or days before the convention or days after. I know the MegaCon currently, people are doing like some karaoke at other hotels. They're doing awesome stuff like that. Participate in that, but you're gonna kind of contribute to delinquency when it comes to convention. So don't be that person. And I'm not blaming you. I'm not shaming you if you are a hall conner, but I think you would agree that you wish you could attend, right? Well, here's another tip. Why don't you volunteer? Most people who volunteer are able to go to the conventions? You might have to give one day of your life. God forbid you give a day of your life to be a volunteer at an anime convention. God forbid you gotta walk with Caitlin Glass or Vic Mignogna. God forbid you gotta walk by these people and guide them to their next panel or whatever. God forbid. No. God forbid you don't want to bring a bottle of water to Stan Lee. Oh, no. Oh, come on, guys. People. Okay, I guess I'll end it with this. There's the 3 tips that I have if you've been a notorious hall conner and you kind of want to change certain things. Number 1, join the social media, all of social platforms. Join them, please, and be informed so you can save money. Number 2, definitely... what did I say? Email them directly, like, I don't know, like metrocon.com, like at metrocon, but metrocon at yahoo or gmail.com or whatever it is. Yeah, email them, contact them like that. And number 3, why don't you just volunteer? You will get, most conventions give you a pass for doing that. And okay, you're not going to be like, you have a pass to go, maybe on a Saturday, maybe on a Sunday, but whatever. So these are some of the ways you can actually be a participant and not a delinquent, even though I'm not shaming anyone's financial situations when it comes to being a hall conner. So my name's Gazy. I love to read your comments below about the issue. If you've done it, if you have done it, how have you gone away with how did you get away with it? How did you change your lifestyle, I guess? Comment below. And follow me, like I said, in all my forms of social media, Twitter and all that. It's going to be in the description below. So, I'm a plug that on May 28th, that's Saturday, at 2 p.m., room W311A, Arderes Destroying Anime. That's the Outlet Podcast panel over at MegaCon, May 28th, 2016, this year. I'm having my panel. Please come, I invite you. And we can all talk about anime and discuss, are these tsunderes, dunderes, yanghires, are these deres destroying anime? Come on, connect and recharge.